Do you think, and I said it in the introduction, this air of pessimism seems still to exist, even amongst some of the West Ham fans in the office here?
Yep.
They're still pessimistic. They're still coming up like the other day, oh yeah, but we've got United in the Cup as well, the Carabao Cup. Nah, we'll lose that. So they don't. And then this morning, a couple of them came in, yeah, but have you seen the draw we've got City? Yeah. I mean, like, when is this going to stop?
Managing expectations, I suspect. Managing your own expectations. And then there is an element of, you can understand it. You know, Man City draw Wickham in the first round, and West Ham, or the first round proper for the major clubs.
Yeah.
And West Ham draw Man United and get a reward against Man City.
Yeah.
Now, you know, you're absolutely right. Pessimism isn't something you normally want to associate with football fans that are in ascendancy, and West Ham are in ascendancy. I mean, our own head honcho, the grand fromage of this particular station, Lee Clayton, you know, he's like the Liam Norton of Insulate that doesn't insulate his own house. On the face of it, talks about the idea that West Ham is a big club, went behind them. Oh, no, it's not fair. We're going to lose these games.
Well, this is what I mean.
It's wrong.
And
it's
you
wrong.
said that, not me.
I did,
yeah.
and I feel it's important to be said.
Yes.
Because ultimately he's our leader and we follow his direction. But in this instance, West Ham are, you know, you've got to attribute so much. And there he is in the control room going, plug being pulled.
Oh, you've had it.
I know, that's
Lee,
it.
He said it. He said it, not me.
No new contracts. No new
it.
contracts.
Yeah.
Look, you know, West Ham are in ascendancy, and a lot of that, and the bulk of that, is David Moyes' direction.
Right.
And if you look at the idea, you made an interesting observation at the top end of this about against the elite sides. Are Man United an elite side? And Man United haven't won anything in 4 years.
Come on.
No, hold on. They're an elite football club, but elite sides win something. They haven't won anything for nearly half a decade. So does that make them an elite side or an elite football club? Economically, they're an elite football club. They don't have an elite manager. I know people don't like to hear that, but they don't have an elite manager because an elite manager doesn't look like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He looks like Thomas Tuchel, or he looks like Pep Guardiola. And his achievements look like something very different, i.e. winning something in the last 3 or 4 years. And they don't have elite performances right now. They struggled against Southampton in the league. So why is this a surprise that West Ham are perfectly capable of administering a bloody nose on Sunday, and are perfectly capable of winning a League Cup game, irrespective of the difference in financial talent on the pitch between the two sides?
But West Ham are a big club. They've always been a big club in my eyes, but now they can challenge anyone and have a right good tilt at it. Look at the last few days. They pushed United hard at the London Stadium.
Club look like?
Before that, they beat Dinamo Zagreb, their first foray in the Europa League.
Yeah.
Last night, they progressed in the Carabao Cup and they take United's scalp. They might do the same to City.
Yeah.
Now, you try and persuade a West Ham fan this morning to come round to our way of thinking and say, scrap the inferiority complex that you've got. Why have you got it?
Because I think there's an element of reality. You should shoot for the moon because you'll take the stars on the way up. But you also have to look at it and go, the balance of probability is that Manchester City are defending a tournament they've won for the last 4 years, and they will, or 5 years, they will continue. Is it 4 or 5? Whatever it is, it's dominance of this particular tournament.
Dominated
and they will not, I suspect, put out a second string side. So West Ham have had an unfortunate, you know, Man City are, when we talk about big clubs, what does a big club look like? West Ham are a big club in comparison with Burnley.
Yeah.
Are they a big club in comparison with Man United? Are they a big club in comparison with Manchester City and their full stadiums that they don't get? Are they a big club on that basis? But optimism is one thing, realism is another. There's nothing wrong with being realistic. If we're going to take realism, say, oh, that's a bloody challenge now. We've had Man United in the first round proper for us. We've now got bloody Man City. Is realism pessimism in a different guise? I think it's realism.
No, I think it's pessimism.
Why?
Well, what does this tell you? Ryan, a West Ham fan. Morning, guys. I've had 29 out of my 31 years on this planet. Pure disappointment following West Ham. It really has been rubbish. It's starting to change. And the only man to thank for that is David Moyes. Onwards and upwards. If that's not an air of pessimism, I don't know what is.
But that is often football fans. That, you know, there is always that whatever happens to them has never happened to any other football club. Man City, you know, you want to talk about demise? Man City were in League 2, comparatively speaking. League 2 as it is now, and what was Division 3 when it was, you know, 20 years ago. Yeah. Man City went down from being a top flight club to a third tier club. Yeah. So do their fans turn around and say, why always us?
Well, I would say thank God for Stuart Pearce, because he came in last night.
Media lovey Stuart
and it was
Pearce.
Far from an air of pessimism. Listen.
We're really disappointed we didn't get something at the weekend, to be honest with you. I think a draw would have been a fair result out of the weekend's game, so we were hurting a little bit in regard to that. One or two players got the opportunity to show the manager what they can do, and certainly they stood up to do that, and we've got a real good squad situation here, real some great character within the dressing room and great togetherness, you know, and I think that was there for all to see. And you never know, with a couple of late chances in the game, we might have won the game, you know, by 2 or even 3.
There you go. Thank goodness for Stuart Pearce. I'm going to put it out there this morning, Simon. West Ham fans, why do you still resist having a big club mentality? There's always something that spreads through an air of pessimism, where it's we don't like the London Stadium, we don't like the owners, we don't like Sullivan, we don't like gold. There's always something that makes you feel West Ham fans appear to have this inferiority complex. There's something, Simon. Oh, it's going to be tough in the Europa League. Is Dinamo Zagreb beat them?
It's realism.
It's going to be tough against United at the London Stadium. Came very close, but they lost out. It's going to be tough. We've got United in the Carabao Cup. They beat them.
But are they wrong?
What next? City. Oh my God, we'll go out to them.
Are they wrong? Are they wrong to be pragmatic and realistic in their approach? Is it not self-preservation, not building up the expectations to be dashed on the shores of infertile ground?
No, I don't think so, and that was beautifully put, incidentally.
Rubbish, because contradiction at shores and ground are two different things, aren't they?
Get rid of the pessimistic outlook, and surely you'll appreciate that you follow a very big club. And a lot of fans of other clubs are saying, forget West Ham, they're not a big club. They are a big club, but it's about time that West Ham fans believe that.
Jim White and Simon Jordan, Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.